always tracking, always alerting. This is Next Weather.
All right, happy Tuesday. And as we take a look at what's next in the month of December, what we typically see this month, we started off with average highs around 80 degrees, but we end the month with highs around 77. Our lows should be around 66. Instead, we're about 10 degrees above that today. And then by the end of the month, we're much cooler with lows in the low 60s. We've had extremes of record highs around 89 and record low of 30 degrees. We tend to see about 2.44 inches of rain in the month of December. Now, today will be the warmest day of the week. In fact, near record highs will be possible, breezy with a few showers, and then cooler as we head towards the middle to end of the week. But I wanted to show you the big picture here because as we look at this map of the U.S., you'll notice that we certainly stand out here in Florida. Look at all the blues and the purples indicating that cold air across much of the country, but we're in the red, and that's where we're seeing the possibility of near record highs. However, a front is already on the move here across our state, and that means that once that front does clear, we are going to be in for much cooler conditions. By the time we get into Thursday morning, that's when we're really going to start to see our temperatures drop. It'll feel a lot more like December and more like fall. So that's something we can look forward to. In the meantime, you know what? Not too shabby when we get to enjoy a view like this from Miami Beach with Miami Art Week in full swing in Art Basel this weekend. This is why we love living here this time of year, right? 75 degrees in Miami Beach, but here comes the front, which for right now is stalled out. We have a low pressure system here near the Panhandle, but you can see the difference. While we're waking up in the mid to upper 70s, look at the 60s already across central and North Florida, even 57 in Pensacola. That cooler air is on the way for us, but we have to wait for it. Right now, we're 77 degrees in Fort Lauderdale, 75 in Miami, 78 in Marathon and Key West, and even Kendall is on the mild side this morning, 74 there, 75 in Pepper Pines. We're 5 to 6 degrees warmer in comparison to yesterday at this time. In fact, Kendall's 9 degrees warmer. You'll feel it when you step out the door. So we're talking record heat possible. I'm forecasting 85 in Miami. The old record is 86. Fort Lauderdale, 85. The old record is 87. Forecasting 83 in Key West. The old record is 86 degrees. Not only that, it'll be breezy here as we head through the day. Gusts could reach 15, 20, even up to 25 miles per hour, though there is a moderate risk of rip currents at the beach. The UV index is moderate, and at least for my boaters over the Atlantic waters and the Keys, there are no alerts or advisories. So our next weather rain tracker is showing maybe a few showers popping up on the breeze today, but mostly dry tomorrow. And here comes the cooler air. We'll wake up to the low 60s Thursday morning, 62 in Sunrise and Davie, 63 in Cooper City. Thursday morning, waking up to 68 over in Key Biscayne, 66 in Miami, 63 in Kendall, and the low 70s across the Keys. So we need to break out those sweaters and jackets again by Thursday morning. Even by tomorrow, we'll start to notice a slight dip in temperatures as highs will be in the low 80s. But by Thursday, that's when we'll wake up to the upper 60s, high around 80, and then warming back up as we head into the weekend, the low 80s. Yet another cold front is on the way for early next week.